Welcome to our presentation on the fourth turning and its relevance to Buddhism. In this presentation, we will explore how the fourth turning, a theory that describes the cyclical nature of history, relates to Buddhism, a religion that has evolved over time to adapt to changing societal needs. The fourth turning theory suggests that history moves in cycles of four stages: the high, the awakening, the unraveling, and the crisis. Each stage is characterized by specific social, economic, and political trends. By understanding these cycles, we can gain insight into where we are in history and what challenges and opportunities lie ahead. We will see how this theory relates to Buddhism and how it can help us navigate the challenges of our time. The fourth turning is a theory that describes the cyclical nature of history. According to this theory, there are four cycles or turnings that occur in a repeating pattern. Each turning represents a different phase in the cycle, and each phase is characterized by its own unique set of challenges and opportunities. The first turning is known as the high, and it is characterized by a sense of optimism and confidence. During this phase, society is focused on building and expanding, and there is a strong sense of community and shared purpose. The second turning is known as the awakening, and it is characterized by a period of questioning and upheaval. During this phase, people begin to challenge the established order and seek out new ways of thinking and being. The third turning is known as the unraveling, and it is characterized by a sense of cynicism and disintegration. During this phase, social institutions begin to break down, and there is a general sense of malaise and disillusionment. The fourth turning is known as the crisis, and it is characterized by a period of intense conflict and struggle. During this phase, society faces major challenges and must come together to overcome them. So, how does the fourth turning relate to Buddhism? Well, Buddhism teaches us that everything is impermanent and subject to change. The Four Noble Truths teach us that suffering exists, that suffering arises from craving and attachment, that suffering can be overcome, and that the path to the end of suffering is through the Eightfold Path. The cyclical nature of the fourth turning reminds us that everything is subject to change, and that we must be prepared to adapt and change with the times. By embracing the teachings of Buddhism, we can develop the resilience and wisdom necessary to navigate the challenges of each turning. Buddhism, like any religion or philosophy, has undergone significant changes throughout its history. From its origins in ancient India to its spread across Asia and beyond, Buddhism has adapted to new cultures and contexts while retaining its core teachings. One major example of this is the development of different schools of Buddhism, each with their own interpretations of Buddhist doctrine and practices. Some of these schools, such as Theravada and Mahayana, have become dominant in certain regions or countries, while others have faded away over time. Additionally, Buddhism has incorporated elements from other religions and philosophies, such as Taoism in China and Shintoism in Japan. Integral Buddhism is a modern approach to Buddhism that incorporates the concept of the fourth turning. It emphasizes the importance of understanding the cycles of history and how they relate to personal and spiritual growth. In Integral Buddhism, the four cycles of the fourth turning are seen as opportunities for individuals to evolve and awaken to higher levels of consciousness. By understanding these cycles, practitioners can better navigate the challenges of life and cultivate greater wisdom and compassion. Practicing Integral Buddhism can have numerous benefits for individuals and society as a whole. One of the key benefits is the development of mindfulness, which can help individuals become more self-aware and better able to manage their emotions and reactions. This can lead to improved relationships with others and a greater sense of inner peace and contentment. Another benefit of Integral Buddhism is the emphasis on compassion and altruism. By cultivating these qualities, individuals can become more attuned to the needs of others and more willing to help those in need. This can lead to a more harmonious and cooperative society, where individuals work together for the common good. In conclusion, we have explored the concept of the fourth turning and its relevance to Buddhism. We have seen how the four cycles of the fourth turning relate to the evolution of Buddhism and how Integral Buddhism incorporates this concept. Practicing Integral Buddhism can bring numerous benefits to individuals and society as a whole. By embracing change and understanding the cyclical nature of existence, we can cultivate resilience and compassion in ourselves and our communities. Let us remember that we are living in a time of great transformation, and by integrating the teachings of the fourth turning into our spiritual practice, we can navigate these changes with wisdom and grace. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one.